Morrison starts with the uppercut. Tremendous shot. He set Ruddock up for it, then drives it back. Now watch Ruddock's glove. He holds on to the ring for support. It's a quick call. Quick call there to get things moving. Big uppercut after he'd been showing hook, driving Ruddock back. Ruddock hangs.
Beautiful combination by Tommy Morrison. The hands keep. Oh, big hook by Ruddock, and he lands an uppercut. Now remember against Ray Mercer, Morrison threw those beautiful combinations, landed the same kind of shots. Mercer just wouldn't go down.
And Mercer has that Titanic chin.
We're into round 3. Tommy Morrison and Razor Ruddock. Morrison was down in round 1. Ruddock was down in round 2. Who will go down in round 3?
Why don't these guys use the stools between rounds? Morrison has stood up after both rounds. Razor Ruddock stood up after that one.
Razor Ruddock not only stood up, he took a little walk in his corner.
Maybe he wanted to clear his head.
Another right uppercut by Morrison gets in.
We're seeing excellent use by both fighters trying to set up their howitzer. Each knows they're taking the measure of the chin of the other one, and they're trying to set up bombs.
We talked about both men having very good left hands, but it's been the right uppercut by both men that has been the big weapon in this fight. They both came in with something to prove. Among those things was that they could withstand a big punch and come back. Ruddock against Lewis was hurt early and put out, and Morrison has been put out early, as in the Michael Bett fight, and has been knocked down by some journeyman fighters that he probably shouldn't have been knocked down by. Halfway through round 3, Morrison trying to use that jab.
The whole essence of this fight, no matter what time of the bout it is that one mistake could end it immediately.
And you feel like both men are aware of it, thus the economy of punches. The heavyweight division is spicing up for a variety of reasons, and here we have two good heavyweights in there against each other, providing fireworks. And somewhere, probably watching, Ruddock Bowe and Jorge Gonzalez, who will get it on in a week or so in Las Vegas. They have the crown that Bowe has the crown as Tommy Morrison once held, the WBO variety.
Morrison using his jab more in this round. A safe shot. He can set up a punch behind there if he wants to, and if he doesn't, he can be satisfied with getting his punch home.
Ruddock looking again for the right uppercut.
Morrison went right to him, tried to tie him up, and didn't quite complete the job.
Now, normally this would be too early to say it. Even though we're only in the 3rd round, I now say, folks, who's going to get tired? Because both men are showing some signs of it here. Good left hook at the end. We head into round 4. The advice given to Morrison was combinations, and in fact that has been what's worked for him in this fight.
They even gave him the numbers, 7-2-5. And they also said establish yourself down low, which is a good idea, to try to get underneath Razor Ruddock and then go to the body as he does there.
When he starts to the body and then comes up to the head with those combinations, Ruddock has a big problem with Morrison.
The key for Tommy Morrison is when he camps inside of Razor Ruddock, he immediately must throw punches.
Yes.
In the first round, he stopped for a second, and Ruddock had that lightning knockdown with the uppercut.
And if he's not going to throw on the inside, he needs to get out right away. Now for Razor Ruddock, he has had virtually no effective punches on the outside, but there is the jab of Ruddock, which has been dormant.
Well, you'd think that Ruddock would want to lure Morrison into a clinch so that he can work his way out of it, as he did in the first round, and he's just missed with a couple of opportunities. Now this is a good chance for Ruddock if Morrison doesn't throw.
Neither man willing to throw too much there, and again there we get back to that stamina question. We did a Tommy Morrison fight against Terry Anderson recently, which Morrison looked dead after the 4th round. He won it with a body shot, but boy, he took some punishment.
Now, a moment ago, Ruddock had Tommy Morrison right in front of him and did not fire the uppercut. Now he gets it in.
Morrison not punching on the inside, Ruddock is. Now Morrison's punches look like he's tired. Right now, Morrison's not throwing with the same effectiveness.
And normally, you see a fighter go inside to try and buy some time. But in this particular fight, that's a bad strategy for Tommy Morrison.
And I'll tell you, if he gets tired against Ruddock, as he did against Anderson, he'll get knocked out, period.
Yes.
End of sentence, end of paragraph. And he looks tired right now, Dave. Ruddock looks like he's leaning on Morrison a little bit to try and tire him out more.
Yeah, it looks like Tommy Morrison has hit the wall first.
Nice body shots by Morrison. Even this amount of movement, though, in a small ring is still enough to keep Ruddock at bay. Shows you how slow Ruddock is moving.
Ruddock cutting off the ring, sets up the right hand. Morrison has the movement in his arsenal. Ruddock really doesn't. Morrison should use it.
Good uppercut from Morrison. Comes back. Oh, he's got Ruddock hurt. He hurt him with the left hook. Razor Ruddock is hurt now. Good body combinations by Morrison. But Ruddock is talking to him.
Left like that.
I'll tell you what, these guys better keep moving. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate the kudos. And right now we're watching what has turned into an interesting, even stylistic fight in a certain way.
It really has. We've had the drama of the knockdowns, the near knockdowns. Morrison needing to move more. Ruddock trying to be opportunistic. And this fight is exactly what it was supposed to be. Two guys needing an opportunity with strong offensive skills, not the best chins, and heart and the best execution will win this fight.
Good left hook. I think Morrison was hurt by the left hook a moment ago. I believe that left hook got to him. And now he's moving in boxing as he did against George Foreman. But oh my, took a big left hook. Well, they say that was low. I don't know. A point being deducted. Is there a point being taken away?
Man, I think it's just a break where they're going to give Tommy Morrison some time if he needs it.
All right, there was no point deducted. They simply said we're going to give Morrison a moment or two.
And fighters should use all the time. Nobody does because they figure everybody's waiting on them. But shake off the effects. Buy some time. And Tommy Morrison knows the longer he takes, the more people will get mad at Razor Ruddock for doing that. He should milk this.
And that he is. Ruddock has begun to throw some pretty potent body punches, though, in the last round or two. Now he is forcing Morrison back. That uppercut may have stunned Morrison.
Tommy Morrison got hurt by the right hand. He couldn't bring his jab back.
Ruddock is going after him. We talked about the stamina of both men. Morrison has had trouble as he's gone into later rounds.
Hey, we've seen it recently with Holyfield, Mercer, and now here, where you can have fun in a heavyweight fight.
You can indeed, and this one has proved to be quite interesting. And it ain't over yet. Good right hand. Ruddock throwing more right hands than we are accustomed to seeing him throw. And the combination punching of Morrison is not there as it was earlier.
Ruddock really taking advantage of the left hook scouting report that was his. Also, he's getting closer here easily. Ruddock doesn't even have to jab his way in here. He's getting close to Tommy Morrison.
Morrison dabbing his eye. I don't know if he's cut over his left eye. It doesn't look like it. There's the Morrison attack to the body and then the uppercut to the head. When he uses it, he's effective.
It really is fun to watch both of these guys go for the knockout, fighting as if neither one is confident that they would get the decision or that the fight will go all the way.
But Ruddock landing some big shots here in this round.
Just as with that uppercut, his hooks have been very good.
Morrison has forgotten what works for him, and that is go to the body and then throw a combination. He's unable to do that. Big hook by Ruddock, but Morrison is still there.
And the point is, he shouldn't be. He should be on his bicycle right now.
Big round for Razor Ruddock. Morrison with a